Good afternoon. Welcome to GrainTV. It's February 4th, 2014. I'm Logan Burgess. To my right here is Brock Shimano to help break down a very positive day for the grains on a Tuesday. Jumping into the quotes here, you can see corn up 6, soybeans up 20.5 cents, Chicago wheat getting in on the action up 20 3/4, Kansas City wheat up 22 1/4. As I said, Brock, a very positive day today for the grains. We had weather in South America and here in the U.S. supporting markets. One of the big early stories, though, was the numbers out from Informa, specifically about that South American crop.
Yeah, they did release their most recent projections for the South American production. If you take a look at the slide here, the Brazilian corn got moved lower by 1 million metric tons. Brazilian soybeans got moved just a little bit higher by about 1 million metric tons there. Argentina corn moved lower by about 2.4 million metric tons, and Argentina soybeans moved lower by just a 500,000 metric tons. Yep. So not big revisions here. I think the corn numbers were slightly supportive of the corn market here today. The soybean market, or the soybean number, was only about a 500,000 million metric ton difference between the gains in Brazil and the losses in Argentina. Right. So not a big story for soybeans, but just taking a look at the price action here today, I think corn was supported. We hit the highest point since November of 12, so the long-term high there. Soybeans, the highest point we've had since January 17th, and wheat, the highest point we've had since January 9th. So we've had a substantial rally here over the last 3 or 4 days in all three markets, and if I was a producer out there holding on to some old crop corn, old crop soybeans, I might be taking a look at some of your local cash markets, make a sale.
Yeah, one thing in particular that was really helping out the soybean market and corn to some degree was the weather in South America. Continues to still be very hot and dry. Take a look here at this map provided by Planalytics. As you can see here, the area that people are really concerned about is the southern growing region in Brazil and the northern growing regions of Argentina, where the soybeans are still in the pod fill stage. You can see that 36 degrees Celsius was pretty prominent across southern Brazil and northern Argentina. That's about 100 degrees Fahrenheit, so far from ideal pod filling conditions there. That seemed to be really helping out the soybean market, showing continued strength here, both on the old crop and to a degree on new crop here today. As I said, though, during the introduction, Brock, it seems like here in the U.S. we're having an exceptional cold front, and that seemed to be helping out wheat in some ways.
Yeah, we definitely have a deep freeze going on in much of the growing areas for the winter wheat. If you take a look down into Kansas, Nebraska, even in parts of Oklahoma and into Texas, we're going to have very substantially cold weather down in the negative temperatures all the way down into Kansas. Oklahoma should be down in the single digits, and Texas as well. So really there's a concern right now for some winter kill scenarios for the winter wheat crop that's about ready to come out of dormancy in some of those southern parts. So it's going to be important to watch this, see how this pans out over the next couple of days. Looks like the temperatures remain very cold out until Friday later on this week.
Yeah, in general though, Brock, I do agree with you. I think that these rallies should be sold into. We're still in general in the midst of a very large bear market. We still have very large ending stocks, particularly for corn. So I'll be taking a look at that here closely over the next couple of days. A couple items that are going to be dictating trade action for the remainder of the week. Tomorrow we'll get out EIA ethanol numbers. Thursday we'll get export sales numbers, and we'll be breaking both those down here on GrainTV. As always, please keep in mind we have a great new mobile trading app now available on iPhone, iPad, Android, or tablet. Visit us over at grainhedge.com to take a trial for yourself there, or as always, call us at the office, 877-472-4607. Thanks a lot for joining us here on a very positive Tuesday in the grains. We'll see you tomorrow.